welcome back. Thank you for subscribing, watching, sharing, snapping, however it is that you consume my content. I want to thank you very much for watching. Today, I want to talk about leveraging complacency. It's a very interesting topic. Trust me on this. I look to other gurus and self-help people not as if I'm going to be them one day or that I want to be like them one day, but that I want to take pieces of them to make the best me possible. It's like I want to build a car, but I don't want it to be white. I prefer it to be red. So I'm going to steal Ferrari's red. And I'm going to take the Maserati profile, but I want, good tires. And you know what I mean? I'm building my ultimate machine, and I'm ripping off other people's parts in an effort to make my machine, to make me the fastest, strongest, lightest, most efficient me that I can be. And when I listen to other gurus, they have their minions who speak for them. I'm not going to even go into like who. But sometimes these podcasters or these producers of great content don't have time to produce the content. And when they don't have time to produce that content, they hand off this week's episode to someone else in their department to produce the content or to share information. A lot of the real estate sales trainers and coaches, even the big ones, will put on seminars and lectures, and then when you go into the meeting room or the lecture hall, you'll notice that they're not the ones on stage, but in fact their understudy or their apprentice. And when you see that, you're just like, I don't want to listen to this person. No matter how great they might be, I'm attracted to the leader, not their assistant. It's kind of like you want to talk to the boss, not the secretary. And when that happens, it just becomes this sensation that you're no longer comfortable with listening to other people. You want to be yourself. And yet you want to grow. You don't want to retract. You don't want to change what it is you're doing. But then again, you don't want to lose the ability to leverage your complacency. Here's what I'm getting at. I don't really want to be Grant Cardone. I really don't want to be Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't want to be Casey Neistat. I reference those people, but they're doing their thing and they've got their niche. But if you told me, fill their shoes, here's what you do, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I wouldn't want to juggle. I wouldn't want to perform on their stage. I wouldn't want to produce their results doing what they do, because they're doing what they do at such a high level because they're in their lane. They know what they're doing, and they're very, very powerful at what they do in their demographic, in their core. And for me, my strength is in producing these videos, but also in prospecting, doing a lot of calls and setting appointments, going in and closing. And so when I have people approach me, it's funny, every time I go into like Grant Cardone's, one of his live chats, it's kind of weird actually, when I go into one of his live rooms, one of his live episodes on Facebook, I'll say something like, hey, good job, or anything, whatever I say, I agree. Within an hour, I get some random Yahoo on YouTube or Facebook or Messenger saying, hey, how long you been following Grant? I'm like, who the hell are you? And clearly and then they'll say, I had it just happen the other day. Then they say something along the lines of, well, would you like to try some business opportunity, or some sort of like random approach, some random effort to get me to change